where does esports fit in the gaming world?
Esports is actually a very small subsection of the overall video game industry. The way I like to explain it to people is using like a basketball analogy. Esports is similar to the NBA. You have very few people who are actually competing, but you have many more who are fans who are watching or going to games and buying t-shirts and hats and all that kind of stuff. What being a fan means, right? But aside from that, you can love video games, you can love basketball, but maybe not be a fan of esports or be a fan of the NBA. You know, there's many more people who play pickup basketball or participate in youth recreational programs or intramural programs at college than there are who play in the NBA, right? So video games is very much like that. You or I can have a great time playing any video game that we want and be big fans, but we don't have to follow the professionals. And so that's really the separation, is the people who are getting paid to play these games and the ecosystem that you can build around those competitions versus casual fun play that anybody can participate in.
Absolutely. I think that I personally like esports, but I think that some people don't like it, but they still like video games. Like, I have friends who don't like esports and but who really like video games, and I respect their opinions on that. But it does seem to be like a small part of a big gaming world that is getting larger, because gaming keeps expanding. And I think that hopefully esports gets bigger as well, because I think that it's such a fun thing, and I think that is a great competitive part of the gaming community. So for it to grow, it would be great for the fans, and it would also allow more people to get to see it and understand it.
One of the things I like about esports and video games in general is I think it's also similar to traditional sports in some way, but we can play the same version of a game that somebody is playing in Asia or South America or Europe. And even though there's a language barrier that separates us, the game is still the same. And you can still enjoy the game. You can compete with or against those people and still have a really good time doing so. Just like soccer is such a global sport. And it doesn't matter what language you speak, you can watch and enjoy a soccer game if you're a soccer fan, of other players and other teams competing from different parts of the world. And gaming is no different. And you're right, it's definitely growing. I think the reason that it's gotten so much attention over the past few years is because it is the fastest growing part of the gaming industry. The gaming industry has been around for a very long time. It's one of the biggest entertainment industries in the world. And if we learned anything from COVID, we know that it's not going away. People still want to use games as a way to entertain themselves, socialize with their friends, meet new people, and that's not going to change anytime soon.